See the people. Right out there, so same place out there, so the Bima and the Markix crash what there, you know. Yeah. Same place out there, so. Okay. Mash up, threated.
Welcome back to MyView TV, the people's platform, the home of undiluted news, reviews, updates, and your daily dose of entertainment. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, leave us a comment, like, share, and subscribe.
I don't bring nobody forward in your cheer for me. Everything what you see happen, my natural talent. Let me tell you something. You see, when you know what to please the audience with, it's simple me.
Wagwan, my people. Hope everybody doing okay. Hope everybody doing all right. Give thanks to life and the
In a
gathering.
police statement, Omar Collymore disclosed that he was at home with the couple's 2 children on the day of the shooting. At the time, Collymore resided at the same Forest Ridge apartment complex with his wife. He said he was called outside by a woman. Collymore said when he answered the woman, she informed him, quote, "It's your wife," end quote. According to Collymore, he ran to the woman who led him to the location of the shooting, where he saw a blue Toyota Axia motor car. Collymore said he noticed Simone sitting on the ground outside the vehicle with the gunshot wounds to her chest and hand. He said he picked his wife up and placed her in a police vehicle on the scene. Collymore added that as they rushed to the hospital, he pleaded with Simone to, quote, "keep up." According to Collymore, on their arrival at the hospital, he placed Simone on a stretcher and carried her to the casualty department. He said sometime after that, a nurse informed him that his wife was dead. Collymore said he then found out that the man who was in the car with Simone had also died. The court also heard that when Collymore arrived home, he was told by a police officer to head to the Constant Spring police station. There, Collymore was questioned by the police on his wife's murder. Collymore said he did not know the reason why anyone would want to kill his wife. A post-mortem examination revealed that Simone was shot 19 times, while Walters was shot 5 times. Omar Collymore is charged with the murders as well as conspiracy to murder. He is charged jointly with 3 others, Michael Adams, Dwayne Pink, and Shaquille Edwards. A 5th man, Wade Blackwood, who was one of the shooters, pleaded guilty to murder and was sentenced to life in prison. 4 camera angles showing the tragic incident were played for the court by a detective constable. The policeman said he extracted the footage on the day of the incident. According to him, the cameras were located at the front gate and guardhouse of the apartment complex. The videos showed that sometime after 3 p.m., a blue motor car which Simone and the taxi driver were traveling in stopped at the entrance to the complex. Shortly after, 2 motorcycles, each carrying 2 men, were seen traveling a short distance behind the car. The pillions on each motorcycle were then observed running towards the car. The men opened fire at the car before opening the doors of the vehicle and appearing to fire at the people inside. The vehicle was then seen driving onto the compound of the apartment complex before overturning. A final clip of the incident showed the 2 gunmen taking a bag from the car before fleeing. It was during the playing of the second video that Collymore could be heard in the dark courtroom sniffling loudly. He was then seen with his head bowed and his hands covering his eyes. At one point, a sorrowful-looking Collymore was observed wiping his eyes. A post-mortem examination revealed that Simone was shot 19 times, while Winston Walters, her taxi driver, was shot 5 times. Omar Collymore is charged with murder and conspiracy to murder. He's charged jointly with 3 others, Michael Adams, Dwayne Pink, and Shaquille Edwards. A 5th man, Wade Blackwood, who was one of the shooters, pleaded guilty to murder and was sentenced to life in prison.
Blackwood, who's a self-confessed member of the corporate area-based unruly gang in Brook Valley, St. Andrew, testified that the other shooter, Jim, was the one who forced him to kill Simone. He said Jim was the don of the gang. Blackwood said Jim told him that he would have to carry out the murder as payment for a gun that the police seized from his brother. He told the court, quote, "Jim say my brother get old with a gun for him. After pay, me have to murder a woman." End quote. He continued, "Jim say him get 2 million, but me nah get no money. Woulda just kill the lady and the debt of the money. And if me not do it, him a go kill me or my mother." According to the witness, he didn't say anything as he felt like he had no choice. Blackwood said on the morning of Campbell Collymore's murder, Jim gave him a Glock 26 gun. He said at that time, Dwayne Pink and Michael Adams were present. The killing was captured by CCTV cameras. The video recordings and still images were shown in court. Blackwood was one of 2 men seen spraying bullets into the taxi. Blackwood pleaded guilty to 2 counts of murder and 2 counts of illegal possession of firearm. In March 2021, he was handed 2 life sentences for the murders and 8.5 years for the firearm. At that time, his eligibility for parole was after serving 35 years. Since agreeing to testify in the matter, Blackwood was resentenced to life with eligibility for parole after serving 20 years. During cross-examination, he was asked if he believed it to be a good reduction. He answered, quote, It's not really a good reduction, but I'm okay with it because I did my wrongs and I accept my wrongs, and everybody near my call, I'm telling the truth." End quote. Blackwood was one of 2 men seen on video carrying out the brazen gun attack on Campbell Collymore and Walters in 2018. In January 2021, Blackwood pleaded guilty to 2 counts of murder and 2 counts of illegal possession of firearm. 2 months later, he was handed 2 life sentences for the murder and 8.5 years for the firearm. At that time, he would be eligible for parole after serving 35 years. Since agreeing to testify in the trial, Blackwood was resentenced to life with eligibility for parole after serving 20 years. During cross-examination by Collymore's attorney on Thursday at the Home Circuit Court, Blackwood testified that while sharing a jail cell at the Halfway Tree lockup, he told Omar Collymore that it was his intention to enter a plea. According to Blackwood, Collymore said he would tell him how to plea and what to tell the judge in court. Blackwood said Collymore advised him to tell the court that it was Simone who paid him to kill her husband, only for the request to backfire. Blackwood said this about Omar Collymore in court, quote, "Him want me to make him go off free of the charges," end quote. Blackwood said he told the police about Collymore's advice while giving a caution statement earlier this month. He said it was after this that he was offered a plea deal. Blackwood also refuted a suggestion by Collymore's attorney that the murder convict knew he would get a reduced sentence if he testified in court. Blackwood maintained that he was willing to testify even before a sentence reduction deal was put on the table. On Tuesday, the investigating officer told the court that Adams became a suspect in the case on January 29, 2018. He said Adams was escorted to a police station by a lawyer and a pastor. He was placed in custody. The investigating officer said Adams told him that Collymore offered him a hoverboard as part payment to have Simone killed. The witness testified that Adams volunteered to take the police to where the hoverboard was. He told the court that he assembled a team of police who recovered the hoverboard at a section of the Marvelly community in St. Andrew. The investigators said the hoverboard was labeled and handed over to storage at a police station. It's alleged that Adams was the person contracted to carry out the hit. He was subsequently charged with conspiracy to murder. During cross-examination, Collymore's attorney, Diane Jobson, asked the investigating officer why he left out the seizure of the hoverboard from his statement. The witness responded that it was a mistake on his part. Meanwhile, in a statement to the police, Collymore said that he wasn't aware of the payout for Simone's life insurance policy. He claimed that he didn't know who the beneficiaries were and that he never signed any insurance policy to be a beneficiary of his wife. Earlier in the trial, it was revealed by Simone's mother that her insurance policy valued $120 million. She told the court that Collymore and the couple's 2 children were the beneficiaries. Collymore further told the police that he doesn't know why his wife was killed or who killed her. 4 phones that were seized from Collymore have been entered into evidence. It's expected that call data records will also be tendered into evidence. A former forensic examiner testified about how he physically extracted the messages from Collymore's phones in 2019. A total of 4 phones were seized belonging to Collymore, but only 2 were examined due to technical difficulties. The witness said he carried out the extraction on 2 Samsung phones. He said he extracted WhatsApp conversations, voice notes, and pictures from the phones. The prosecutor instructed him to search for WhatsApp conversations between October 2 and October 4, 2017. On October 3 at 1 p.m., Collymore messaged Simone.
"So hear what? I want to get this done."
He sent another message after, saying,
"Look, I'm truly sorry about whatever we're going through. I did this."
Simone replied, "Omar, I want you. I want my marriage and I want my family. The kids are hurting and I am hurting. You're hurting. And I don't know what else to tell you." Simone sent, "I don't want to live like this anymore, where you're indirectly blaming me for everything. I just want to know if this is really the life we're going to put our kids through." Omar replied,
"Until we really get back on track, this is what needs to be done, Simone."
In response, Simone sent, This is what needs to be done? Listen to you. It's like you never cheated. It's like you never had a woman intentionally hurting me. It's like I'm begging you. Collymore responded,
Nah, Sim, you're not. Let's not go tit for tat, please, because before women, you and I had it way worse. I was getting treated like up there. All the issue, you see, was all you and I. No women. I was feeling down and unhappy of everything. And you didn't understand the damage I've been through, Simone. Have you ever think why I would come home late and be drunk just to fall asleep?
To this Simone sent, Omar, I didn't see it before, but I'm here looking past everything to work on it. I've told you I want my marriage. My family, I want my children to have their parents under one roof. But if you do not want it, I am going to accept it and move on and give you a full separation. I'm not thinking of anything in the past. I want my man. But you have to want me just as much. The things you did to me teach me a lesson. And that lesson is I deserve better. I'm not going to continue to run you down. I know I'm a good woman and a good wife. And if you can't see it, it's your loss. I'm done crawling on my knees. Do what you want. Collymore is jointly charged with 3 others. Michael Adams, Dwayne Pink, and Shaquille Edwards. A 5th man, Wade Blackwood, who was one of the shooters, pleaded guilty and was sentenced to life in prison. Blackwood is now a Crown witness.
Thanks for watching. This was a MyView TV production. Remember to share, like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell, tell a friend for tell a friend, and remember, it never bring nobody forward for cheer for him. Walk good.